Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron with Aaron Fixes Stuff. Today we're going to do a quick video, a few helpful tips when hanging pictures or artwork or things in your home. So the first tip we're going to do is we're going to hang, this is a picture of, or a painting that I made of Maya. She's also on my tattoo and she's right over there on the bed supervising.
Hi!
So we're going to mount this over here. The tip for this one is going to be we want to mount it in the center of this wall. The issue that we have is this wall is 34 and 7/8. 34 and 7/8 is not an easy number to divide by 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our tape measure. We're going to go to our easiest number that is divisible by 2. So in this case that would be 36. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the first side over here, and then we're going to put it at an angle until the 36 meets the wall. So now that we have 36 over here and the tape measure starts on this wall, we're going to go to 18. We're going to know that that is our center point. And we're going to put a nail in here and we're going to mount it. Alright, so our next tip is going to be mounting something that has 2 holes onto a wall. The tricky thing about these is you can measure the distance between this one and that one and then draw two marks and then mount it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guesswork involved. Sometimes the holes don't end up, either they don't end up leveled or they end up a little bit too close or a little bit too far. And then what happens is you end up with something that's a little bit crooked. So for this one, there's 2 tips. The simpler one is you take a piece of painter's tape, put the painter's tape right on top of the 2 holes. So over here and over there. Next, what you do is you take a pencil, and you make 2 holes. And then you take this over to your wall that you want to hang it on. With a level, drill your holes, and you have it where it needs to be. Also, I found this little jig on Amazon. And I've been using it for a while and I find it to be really helpful because once again it takes out the guesswork. So the way this one works is what you do is, first of all, you can lock the tape measure, which is really nice. And what you do is it has these little teeth. So you would put these in the holes. Like that. And now that we know where the 2 holes need to be, you take this over to the wall. This level in here slides over to the middle. And then put one over there, and one over there. Level it and you're good to go. In my case, I happened to put this exactly level. That was kind of a lucky fluke, but that is another way to achieve the same thing as this. Alright, so this next tip is great for renters. We own the place, but a lot of times renters want to mount sometimes things that are a little bit heavier. My girlfriend actually made this, it's pretty cool. The thing is it's solid wood and it's pretty heavy. If you were a renter, you wouldn't be able to drill holes, or oftentimes you can't drill holes into the walls and put anchors in because the landlord won't allow. And people resort to nails. The problem with the nail is you put it in the drywall and over time it sags and kind of falls. This way these hooks come in. Nice thing about these hooks is the way it works is, first of all, the size of the hole is just a nail hole. The way it works is this is your drywall. You stick it in there this way, and what happens is it kind of sits on the drywall like that. And then the weight of the picture would just be supported on this. So the way to do that is find where you need to make your hole. You can stick that straight into the wall. The easiest way is to make a pilot hole with a nail. Take your nail out. Take this guy, stick it in. First you put it in straight, and then you bring it down. And that's the only size of the hole. And then when you're done, mount whatever it is that you want to onto there. And now you don't have a huge hole in the wall. When you move out, the only thing you need to cover is a nail hole, and that's it. So next, can I help you? Thank you. So next tip is going to be when you want to mount several pieces. So if it's a kind of a continuous piece of art, what oftentimes happens is the holes don't end up at the same height, so you have one that's a little bit higher or a little bit lower. The gaps aren't the same. So what I found to be the easiest is to first go on the wall that you're trying to mount it, measure the width of it, and first of all find your center point. In our case we have 3, so what we're going to do is we're going to find the center point of the wall, and we're going to know that the center of the middle one is going to go on it. So that's the first thing to do. So now that we found the center point, I'm going to draw a vertical line right over here, because I know that that's the center. And then in this case, because we have a ton of stuff, we're going to actually measure from the ceiling down. So we determined that we want the height over here. So in our case, it's 30 inches from the ceiling. So our first nail is going to go right over here. All right, so we have this one mounted. Next, we're going to take one of the side ones. In our case, each one of these is 22 1/4, so divided by half is 11 1/8. So we're going to know that where our nail is going to go. And now we just have to find the height again. So we're going to pull down 30 again. All right, so we put our nail in. Get our level. Now just repeat it on the other side, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm going to walk through the house and show you the end result for all of them. So here's this one. So like I said, we mounted 1, 2, and 3. Over here, we mounted just the one, and we showed how to center it. And then now we're going to go downstairs, and we're going to finally mount this one and show how it works. So if you'll notice, we made 2 holes. We knew exactly where to put them, and we won't have to guess about anything. There's one. There's the other. And that's the end result. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, consider giving me a thumbs up or subscribing. If you have any questions about what I did or didn't do, let me know in the comment section. As always, I appreciate your time and have a good day.